Superior Ambulance has been with the City of East Chicago since last year, since 2017. They are a 911 ambulance provider, and they are here with us. You see, where's my Superior Ambulance EMTs and paramedics? Right there. There they are. Wave, wave, Superior Ambulance. I'm talking to you guys. You guys with the red Superior shirts. Can you wave, please? Thank you very much, because you're on camera. Oh, I see Walker don't want to be on camera. That's fine. All right. We also have the air ambulance helicopters getting ready to land. It's one of our main features here. Chief Inspector Henry Ventura, he worked hard to get Superior Ambulance to dedicate their helicopter to come to our open house. So they will be landing shortly. They're in the air, getting ready to land right now. We'd like to say thanks to Superior Ambulance, Jeff Collins, the general manager here at the state of Indiana, and everyone at Superior Ambulance. The Chicago Fire Department 9th annual. This is our 9th annual open house. Thank you for being here. On behalf of Mayor Anthony Copeland and the City of East Chicago, my name is Anthony Cerna, your fire chief here, along with Deputy Chief Damon Carpenter, Staff Captain Mark Escobedo, soon to be District Chief Mark Escobedo. Also, Inspector Captain Wilgus, Maria Becerra, all of our staff, all of our East Chicago firefighters. Jeff Marshall, ATF agent Jeff Marshall, and K9 agent Zelda are here with us. They'll be giving a demonstration. Zelda is a K9 who is able to detect accelerants. She helps out the ATF with investigations. So many things going on. As you see, the train is there. We ask that you line up in between the yellow caution tape to board the train. That is the train station for the CN, Canadian National Little OB Safety Train. Our conductors are Matt and Eric with the CN Little OB Safety Train. We've got so many vendors here. We want to go through our vendors and thank them. The first vendor here is the Lake County 911 Dispatch Center. Our top dispatchers, Scott and Adams. Scott and Adams are here with us from the 911 Center. They are giving you information on Smart 911. Smart 911, you go to smart911.com and you register. This is a way to put your information into a database. Mostly everybody has cell phones nowadays. So when you call 911 from your cell phone, if you've logged on to the smart911.com, your information will pop up on the screen for the dispatchers to see. For example, if you have someone who is wheelchair bound and you call from that cell phone and that information is loaded, they will be able to advise incoming units, police and fire, of that wheelchair bound person. All kind of great information with Smart 911. Our next vendor there is the Girl Scouts of America. That's Chris with Girl Scouts there. Please stop by Chris and the Girl Scouts table there. Our next vendor there is North Shore. North Shore is with us. Martin Zuniga. Martin Zuniga is there with us. Thank you for being here with us. Our next table is Geminis Head Start. Geminis Head Start, that's Miss Jen and Miss Ashley. They've got giveaways there. They've got the wheel to spin. They've got that pen that's got the duster on the end. I don't know if they still got them. You still have those pens over there? Maybe, maybe not, because they were going fast. They were going fast. We'd like to thank St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Yvonne Postelmans is here with us. Thank you for being here. The NIPSCO Safety Village, that's Buzz. Buzz with NIPSCO, and the NIPSCO Safety Village is here. The East Chicago Health Department, Arnita, the director, Arnita Folks, and Maria are here with us with the East Chicago Health Department. They've got free flu shots, free blood pressure screenings. They also have a raffle. Enter a free raffle to win the grand prize of one tote bag full of cancer awareness items. They will also pick 12 runners-up to win a hat and cup combo. That raffle ticket will be drawn tomorrow, on Monday, October the 8th. So when you fill out your raffle ticket, put your name and telephone number so that way they can get a hold of you. The next table there is the American Red Cross. Thank you for being with us. That's Patty. Patty from the American Red Cross. Thank you for being here with us. The next table there is EC HealthLink. That's Millie and Michelle. Millie and Michelle, thank you for being here with us, East Chicago HealthLink. Anthem is our next table. Anthem Healthcare. That is Nikia. Nikia, thank you for being here with us. We have face painting. Leilani's face painting is there. They're already painting up some kids there. Leilani's face painting is with us. We have our balloon twister. Our balloon twister is the magical balloon dude, Dale. Dale, the magical balloon dude, is twisting balloons over there. We have our CN table that's got all kind of giveaways, cool magnets and pencils, Canadian National Railroad, not only do they have the little OB safety train, but they've got a table there with giveaways. We've got our City of East Chicago. I love my city. I see our cameraman there. Ryan is wearing one. I see Marino Solorio, our Director of Planning and Economic Development. Sandra Favela, our Chief of Staff, and Myra Acosta, our Park Director. They have the I Love My City t-shirts for sale here. $5. Make sure that you stop and buy a t-shirt. All of our vendors, thank you so much for being here. Superior Ambulance. Like I said, the helicopter is there, and they're giving tours of the air ambulance helicopter. We'd like to thank our staff, Chief Inspector Ventura, Inspector Captain Steve Wilgus, Maria Becerra. We'd like to thank Jim Masak. We have cupcakes by Zeddy and Nance. We've got popcorn, hot dogs, bottled water, juice. So many things to give away. Oh, Shorty the stilt walker. I didn't forget you, Shorty. He's giving away beads. He's dancing, getting the crowd going. Shorty, our stilt walker, is here with us. So many people here with us. Make sure that you have a great time. Make sure that you have a great time here with us at our 9th annual open house, sponsored by Mayor Anthony Copeland, the City of East Chicago, and ArcelorMittal.
All right, we'd like to thank everybody for coming out to our 2018 East Chicago Fire Department open house. This is our 9th annual. This is an event that we do free to the citizens of East Chicago. There's so many things going on today. We hope you all had fun joining us today. We had Walgreens here with free flu shots. We have the City of East Chicago Health Department with free flu shots, blood pressure screenings, raffles, and giveaways. So many of our vendors here. I'd like to name just a couple of our vendors. I'd like to say thank you to Girl Scouts of America, Chris. I'd like to say thank you to the 911 Dispatch Center, Dispatchers Scott and Adams. I'd like to say thank you to North Shore, Martin Zuniga. I'd like to say thank you to the Red Cross, Patty. I'd like to say thank you to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Yvonne Postelmans was with us. I'd like to say thank you to EC HealthLink. That's Millie and Michelle that are with us. Anthem Healthcare is with us, Nikia. The Red Cross is here with us also, Patty from the Red Cross. We've got NIPSCO. Buzz from the NIPSCO Safety Village is here. He has a whole setup of any town where NIPSCO serves, how electricity flows from the generating station to your home. A lot of educational things going on. We've got CN Railroad, Canadian National Railroad is here with Little Obi, the safety train. That's so many kids keep jumping on and off of the train. Even adults are riding the train. As you see behind me, Superior Ambulance, their air ambulance, their helicopter just landed a few minutes ago. We'd like to thank them. We'd also like to thank Sheriff Oscar Martinez. Representative Ruby Powell was here with us from the Sheriff's Department. We'd like to thank the City of East Chicago, Mayor Anthony Copeland representing here, also with Director of Planning and Economic Development, Marino Solorio, Chief of Staff Sandra Favela, and Park Director Myra Acosta here with us, helping us out. We'd like to thank so many. I don't want to miss anybody. I want to make sure that I get everybody. We have the Jesse White Tumblers. Jesse White Tumblers here with us today. We also have a balloon twister. His name is Magical Balloon Dude Dale. We had him here with us today. We have our face painter, Leilani, here with us. So many things going on. ATF agent Jeffrey Marshall is here with his canine accelerant detecting dog, Zelda. Canine Zelda is here with us. The Jazz Ladies and Gents, the line dancers here with us today. And of course, our firefighters, our East Chicago Fire Department members, giving their demonstration today, opening up our home. This is our opportunity today. We make it fun, but also educational. What we try and do is we open up our home to the City of East Chicago, to residents to come and see how we live, how we operate, some of the things that we do. Because, you know, most times when you see us, it's when you call 911, it's the worst time, you know, that you make that call. But we want to let you know that, hey, we're part of the community, we're here. We have food, refreshments, so many things here today. The Lake County Dispatch Center is here, offering that Smart 911. That program, if you go to smart911.com, you register. What it does is when you call from a cell phone, any cell phone, whether you live here in Indiana, Illinois, any cell phone, if you call the 911 Dispatch Center in Lake County, your information will pop up. If you get on smart911.com and register, let's say that you're wheelchair bound, and you call from your cell phone, that information will come up to the dispatchers so they can notify police and fire en route what the situation is. So many things we have to offer today. We'd like to thank Zeddy and Nance for providing the cupcakes. We'd like to thank Strachan Van Til. We'd like to thank so many of our sponsors. ArcelorMittal always sponsors us. We'd like to thank them. I just want to say thank you on behalf of myself, Anthony Cerna, Fire Chief in the City of East Chicago, my Deputy Chief, Damon Carpenter, Mark Escobedo, my Staff Captain, and all of my personnel. Henry Ventura, our Chief Inspector. This is his 40th year. He's retiring in January. This is his last This is his last open house, and we're making it big and beautiful with CN. As you hear the horn, CN, safety trained little Obi, the helicopter that just landed. We want to congratulate Chief Inspector Henry Ventura on 40 years well served with the City of East Chicago Fire Department. Steve Wilgus, Inspector Captain Wilgus, is also retiring in January. We'd like to thank him for his service. Everyone, thank you for coming out to our East Chicago Fire Department open house, and we look forward to seeing you again next year.
This one here, there was 2 men in Chesterton, Indiana, and they were taking down a television antenna, and as they were taking it down, they weren't paying attention, and they accidentally touched the antenna to the electric wire. And when they did that, the electricity got right on the antenna. One fellow got killed, and the other one got burnt up really, really bad. This is a digging in the backyard. We want to make sure that we call before we dig in the backyard. If you dig and accidentally cut one of the electric wires, the electricity will actually come up the shovel, and if you're hanging on to the shovel, then you could get hurt. This is an underground transformer. There's exactly the same amount of electricity in this transformer than there is on these electric wires. So they're just not very good things to play on. This is climbing a tree. We want to really be careful because there's electric wires that go near trees, through trees, and if we climb the tree and accidentally touch the wires, or if we step on a limb and the limb touches the wire, then that electricity will actually go right down that tree. And if you're standing in the tree, then you could really get hurt. This one here is flying a kite. We want to be careful when we're flying our kite. We don't want the kite to get into the electric wires. If the kite touches the electric wire, then of course the electricity is going to go right down the kite. Okay.
Everyone, come on down to the East Chicago Health Department's table. We're doing a raffle where we're raffling off items for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is October this month. We also are giving away free flu shots for adults and children, and we also have a lot of educational information that will help people understand about flu, and we're doing blood pressure checks as well. So come on down to our table. Thank you.
Come on, Ryan. How you doing, bro? All right. So,
It's just like that.
this is the dorms. This is where we sleep. It'd be pretty funny. You know, yeah. You can bring in TVs and whatnot. You know, obviously need to sleep. We all got our own bed. We gotta make the bed. Super interesting. All right, we got a fire pole over here. Do you want to see the broom closet? See, the fire pole, if you want to take a shot down here, you slide down and it opens.
Nice.
Super interesting.
Right here, we have
All right.
our AC room.
We got our
Oversees everybody of everything that goes
Locker
on
room.
and the whole entire turn. And this is
so where you keep all our personal hygiene stuff.
Oh, you guys want to use your favorite part?
Stuff, yeah.
This is why I give the tours.
Honestly, I like this. It's weird. I haven't been here in a few, weeks.
I want to help him.
You got the Chief's dorm. We're gonna not snip around there. He has his own recliner, his own computer and TV and whatnot. We got the living quarters. We got recliners for everyone to have a good time at night and watch NCIS. This is where we eat. We have our kitchen where we cook and nourish ourselves.
Oh, we do it. No, that's the thing.
Go in the kitchen. Yeah. Walk around.
Yeah, each turn has their own fridge too. So there's 3 turns and 3 different fridges.
Always got fresh coffee too.
Always fresh coffee in the
Always
pot.
fresh. Yep. We got the computer where everyone can check their emails or take classes on.
And right there.
You got captain's dorms. Those are all the captains for the rig sleep.
And right here.
You know, a bed for each captain. Then you got the district chief's dorm. He has his own computer and TV as well.
It's kind of the same as the other chiefs.
Yeah.
One of the other assistant chiefs. Alright. Then we got our weight room.
Yep, here's our weight room. We also have a TV in our weight room and couches.
Then we got this.
We got the cardio side, the strength side. Yep.
That's an old school TV, right?
Back in my day.
I haven't seen this dinosaur in such a long time.
I used to hook up on the old Nintendo. Yep. You got free weights, you know, machine weights, bench and squat rack and whatnot. So this is the biggest weight room of all the stations.
Any other questions?
Nice, this one too.
I don't know who was weighing 150, but that needs to go.
Oh more. So, I'm gonna get 250 section. All right, and that concludes the upstairs tour.
So if you'd like to see the canine Zelda in action, come on over here. To the corner of our fire station, and you'll see the demonstration.
All right, good girl. Good girl.
Okay.
Morning, everybody. Is everybody here? You guys here?
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Hi, good morning, everybody. My name is Special Agent John Marshall. This is Special Agent Zelda. Say hi. We're closing the doors a little bit so that the air doesn't carry our scent down the floor, because Zelda, with her keen scent, she's going to pick the scent up, so she may go down here, pick the scent up, and come back over here. She's already cheating. Come on over here. Come over here. Come here.
She's a cheater.
All right, so again, Zelda is actually one of about 52 dogs in the United States that has been trained by the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. And her purpose is to go to fire scenes and help all the gentlemen in this room to try and find out if somebody used some type of an accelerant to start the fire, right? Zelda, she's 4 years old now, okay? Does anybody know what Zelda, who else is named Zelda? Anybody playing Nintendo? Of course. The Legend of Zelda, right? She's famous. What do you guys think? Can I hear you guys say something so I know you're alive? Alright, I know it's a little loud. Zelda was raised in a program called Puppies Behind Bars. She was raised by inmates in New Jersey, and she was taught all her service training there. Then ATF came along, they purchased her. She started training with them for 6 weeks, and then I got out the front of Royal Virginia, and we worked together for 6 weeks. So she's had 12 weeks of training, but she trains every day. What I'm going to show you guys are examples of how we train. When we're going to go into fires, the only way Zelda eats is from my hand. And the only way she gets to eat is if she finds an accelerator. How would you guys like to do that? How about your parents just feed you every time you're good? Probably wouldn't get a lot of food, right? Some of you might get more food than others. Or maybe homework. So Zelda only eats when I train her, so I have to set up things like this carpet I've got clothes, I've got boards, I've got cans, and I have to put a scent in there, and then I have to use her, come here, Zelda. I have to use her to try and find that scent, and then I reward her with food, right? Any of you kids have any questions before we start this? Any? We good? Okay. We're going to start over here with the cans. Come here, Zelda. These dogs, you gotta remember, these dogs are so smart. The wind is blowing this way right now, okay? So the scent actually kind of goes towards you guys. Normally when the dog, she would stand over by those chairs, she'll pick up the scent and she'll follow it right back to the source, and she's gonna tell us where it's at, okay? We're trying to cut the wind down a little bit because of all the people. So what we do is I'm going to tell her the command is, we're going to say see, okay? That's when she knows it's time to look. And then you're going to watch her. Now I don't know if you'll be able to hear her, but if you can actually, you guys that are close, if you can hear her sniffing, when she finds something, you're going to hear her blow her nose out. Because she's like, oh yeah, I found it, I'm gonna eat. And then she's gonna sit down right, and if I don't feed her right, she's gonna start drooling. Because she knows the food is coming, right? We don't want to torture her that way though, do we? We want to make sure as soon as she finds it, we reward her, okay? So, I'm gonna start with the games. We're gonna go around, and the other thing is that when I'm walking in a fire scene, I can't look at the dog correctly, because if I look at her and she looks at me, she's going to sit down, because she wants to do what? She wants to eat, right? Exactly. So if I have to watch her out of the side of my eye, you know, so that I don't see exactly where she's putting her nose. So after she sits down, I give her a second command, and I'll say, show me. And that's when she'll take her nose, and she's going to point out where that sample, or where we should collect our sample, so it's going to help these guys figure out what may have started the fire, okay? So we'll go through these cans, then what we'll do is we'll move over. I set up a board over here, I set up some clothes, and I set up the carcass. We'll walk her down them, and you guys can get as close as you want. She'll still work around you, or we'll work around you, so you can try to hear what she's doing, okay? She's going to be so focused on the food, unless some of you guys have food on you, that she might focus on you too. And then she might think she can just lick her face and get a little snack. Alright, are we ready? If you guys all want to move this way to watch the game, and then we'll all just kind of move around. So you can come right, just jump in here however you need to so they can see. Alright, so I'll just get him. Uh-oh, what'd she do? You think she's just hungry? Or you think she found something? She found something. So, this is her time. This is where she gets really excited. Okay? So I give her a little food. Now I know where it's at, but you notice how, did you see her put her nose in there before I said anything? She's been training so long, she's like, if this idiot isn't going to give me the command, then I'm just going to do it because I want that food, right? But I'm gonna fool her. I'm going to say, show me again. Show me. Show me. She hit the can with her nose, right? Because she's telling me there's food in that dark. I mean, there's accelerant in that dark can. And we look at it, it's can number 5. That was one of the cans. All right, so then we bring her off. Look at her. She sits down. She's like, give me some food, right? Give me some food. Sit down. She gets really excited. She don't even notice you guys. Come on, over here. See? See? You see how I'm not watching her, so I can't see where she's sitting, but then I come back here and I say, okay, I'll give you some food. Get your hands on here. You want this on your hands? I say, show me, because I want to see exactly where. And I was talking to you, so I didn't see it. So I say, show me again. Show me. Show me. At some point, she'll lay down and she'll just be like, look, either feed me or let me go home. Come on, good girl. All right. So while you guys are all close, sit down, Zelda. Sit. You guys all saw the way she did that. Zelda, you know how you guys are looking around, you got a blue shirt, you got a pink and gray and all that, right? Zelda, she'll see colors. Some people say dogs can't see colors, but certain breeds can see certain colors. The thing that Zelda does, Zelda smells. If you think about Zelda smells in color. We smell a chocolate chip cookie, right? And we say, oh, I know Mama's making me some good chocolate chip cookies, right? Zelda smells the flour. Zelda smells the nuts. Zelda smells all the separate ingredients, okay? So we're teaching her to find an ingredient. So when she's at a fire scene and there's a big, huge mess, we're asking her to find that. Over here, I've got clothes and I've got carpet. These are things that we'll find at a fire scene, okay? We don't have cans sitting here like this at a fire scene, do we? We have a big mess of fire. So we're gonna let Zelda take us over to carpet and she's gonna show us where, and then we'll run the clothes and she's gonna show us where the accelerant is. Come on, try again. See? There it is. Yeah. Show me. Can you hear her breathe? Come on. See? See? All right. It's a little warm. We'll open this garage door real quick. I'm just trying to keep the scent here. All right, so we're going to check the clothes. I'm going to try to do this with her. Sometimes when we go into places, we can let her go by herself. And she'll take us to where the scent is. Because sometimes when I'm leading her on the leash, I'm telling her what to do and I don't even know it. So I'm going to see if she'll run the clothes. She may go back to the carpet because she knows there's something there. We're going to try and get her on the clothes. So we'll see if she can do it without me. You ready? You ready? See? See? She found something. Show me. Good girl. Good girl. Right. See? You got it. Now she's looking at me, right? What do I got to do? I got to feed her. Years ago, when they burned the girl, all right, now check the board. What? All that rubble, I couldn't believe it. Look at that, she doesn't even need me, right? Doug, good girl. Look at the river, look all over Doug and Duncan. Awesome, show me.
They can do.
I know. All right, hey, let's get all you kids, make a line right here. The kids can make a line. I'm going to put a little something there. We're going to let Zelda search you. Okay? So all the kids, make a line right in front of the carpet. Put your foot on there. Just so Mom doesn't get mad, I'm not putting anything on his foot. I'm just putting it on a little something under his foot. All right, now everybody get in a line with him. All right? Hey, sometimes at a fire scene, there's all sorts of people outside, right, that are watching the fire. Sometimes the bad guy is actually watching the fire because they like to watch what they did. So if Zelda walks in the crowd and she sits down, he thinks, oh, cute dog, right? But we think the police are going to want to talk to him, right? Exactly. All right, so is everybody in line? All right, we're going to try to do your feet, okay? Ready? did it almost faster than I could get by him. Show me. Look at that, right at his shoe. What have you been doing? All right, come on, see? Get right up on these kids. Get up there, see? Hey, check these shoes. Check these shoes. There might be some stinky feet in here. All right. No. All right. Now, you guys all like that? We got time to do one more thing. I need a volunteer. My volunteer's right here. All right, you guys think you can do this? Run the dog? Come on up here, buddy. You think you could run the dog? We're gonna make him a trainer right now. Okay? We're all getting a little hot in here, aren't we? All right, so I'm gonna teach you. We're gonna go over here. All right. So what you're gonna do? All right, come on back here. All right. I want you to stand this way. All right. Now, you hold the leash like this. See how I got it? Your thumb through there. Okay. You hold that leash like that. Okay. Turn around. All right. Now, come here, Zelda. All right. So what are the two commands? Do you know? Seek, right? And then after she sits, you got to give her some food, right? So let's practice that. Grab some food. Get about four kibbles in your hand. Back. Oh, no. She's got to work for it, right? All right, so put it back in. But that's what you're going to do when she finds it, okay? So you'll give it to her. And exactly. All right, come over here, Zelda. You ready to work? All right, so you're going to point these out so with your hand. Don't look. Stop. You're going to do this. Oh, don't look. No, you're going to use your right hand. Hey, you're going to use your right hand. See? Okay? And then you're going to let her move over. She finds it. She'll sit down. There you go. You give her a little. Nope. You say, show me. Okay? And then you give her a little more food. Okay? All right. Are we ready? All right. All right, go ahead. Get her going.
See.
Zelda, sit. Try and feed her by the can. And then what do you tell her? Show me. Sit. Don't let her bully you. Go right down there. She'll grab your hand before. All right, tell her to finish. Tell her seek. No, not again. You gotta feed her now. You gotta feed her.
By the can. By the can.
Get your hand down there. Good. There you go. Tell her to show you again.
Show me.
Sit. Good. Do it again.
By the can. There you go.
All right, now tell her to finish this up.
Point at the other one and tell her to see.
See.
No. You gotta feed her again.
You gotta feed her every second, right? You gotta feed her. Oh yeah. She's like, he's not my normal trainer. I can do this.
Tell her to show you again.
Show me.
See how she did that before you even said anything?
Tell her again.
Tell her again. Say it firmly.
Show me.
Tell her again.
Show me.
There you go. Sit.
Tell her to sit.
There you go. Now wait. All right, now I'm going to show you another trick. All right, so go feed her. And as you're feeding her, you're going to grab the leash and you're going to kind of pull her away a little. So when she comes up again, she can't do that. Okay, ready? Feed her. Feed her at the can. Grab her leash. And then you pull her. Now say seek. Up.
See.
Seek. No.
See.
All right. You're gonna find it. All right, so what do you guys think? Anybody could do this, right? Yeah. With a little bit of try. I'm gonna grab this. Ready? I don't want to pull your shorts off. All right. Oh, come on over here, Zelda. All right, so does everybody understand how she helps the firemen now? Hey, after now that we're done, okay, I'm gonna clean up, but I have some coloring books and I have some ATF pins. If anybody needs one, and if anybody wants a picture with Zelda, we'll set that up so you can get the picture with Zelda. All right? So thanks a lot, everybody. And Zelda appreciates your food.
All right. Here we are, Canine Zelda from ATF. Jeff Marshall from ATF, and who are you?
We'd like to welcome everybody.
Alex was our helper today. Zelda showed everybody how she works fire scenes, how she goes in and she'll find the accelerant, how she eats. Zelda's a food reward dog. Everything she gets is from my hand. So Zelda is a food reward canine. In order for her to eat, she has to find accelerant. So she has to work 365 days a year in order to eat her food. That's how we feed her every day. Then we'll go to fire scenes. She'll work the fire scene, and if she finds an accelerant, she'll sit down. She'll then, after we ask her to show us exactly where it's at, she'll point it out with her nose. We'll feed her again, collect the sample, and it goes off to the lab so that the lab can confirm whether there was an accelerant or not at the fire scene. And that's how Zelda works for the local and state fire department.
Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? ready for this?
Shout out. stop, turn left. Roll it out to the right. 2, 3, 4, and left. 6, 3, 4, walk it up. Push it back. Right out, right out. Turn to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop, stop, turn right. Stop, stop, turn left. Roll it out, turn out, roll it out. To the left. Walk it up. Walk it up.
Right, let's hear it for Jackson, ladies and gents. Let's hear it for them. All right. Thank you for performing. They were here with us last year also.
All right, guys. So obviously we have a helmet. He's got his gear on. He has an air pack right here. That's all right. That's all right. Go ahead, turn around the other way. So basically, he breathes through here into his mask. This connects here. Mask goes out his face. Gets everything there. Basically it.
How long does it last for?
Yeah.
We've got the two new
Air can last for about 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, depending on how he's breathing. We're gonna have him put his mask on and kind of walk around, because when we go into a house, obviously this is what we're wearing. A lot of times the little kids get scared because they're not used to seeing people with all this stuff on. So what I want him to do, he's gonna put it on, go on air, you'll be able to hear it. He'll kind of walk through the crowd a little bit so all the kids can see. If you guys got questions, ask him. He can still talk, you'll still be able to hear him. It's gonna sound kind of funny, but he sounds kind of funny without it, so it's cool. So we're gonna let him move around, kind of just talk to him. If you want to touch the gear, touch the gear. And then we'll start after once he gets around, we'll start after that, all right? So Omar, go say hi to the kids, high five some people, don't bump nobody, don't touch nobody.
What up, little guy? What's up, guys? What's up, man? We got 2 hands for a reason. Anybody else?
Look, say hi. How long do you have to air for? We want to have 5.
Air on for like 20 minutes.
We want to have 5. Wow.
What up? What up, man?
Say have 5.
Scared her. Hey there, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? Anybody else? Anybody else? Just keep walking through.
Are you the new me?
Were you the new RJ?
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah, you are RJ.
Especially when I have my glasses.
That kind of wonky eye. Oh yeah, yeah. Not really.
I got you already. Okay.
the other guys start setting this ladder up, basically what we do is something called a church raise. They're gonna stand this ladder up, hold it with 4 ropes so it's not leaning against anything. And then we're gonna pick somebody at random to climb that rope. So he can't see me pointing at him. So once we get it all started, we'll let them set it up. The whole purpose of this is kind of like a trust exercise. If any one of these 4 guys let go of that rope, the ladder is gonna fall, and so is whoever's climbing on top of it. So you really gotta trust who's up there, or who's on the bottom, and you gotta be pretty confident in your crew to climb that thing. So we'll let them start setting it up. We're gonna let Omar take his air pack off, and we'll get started in a few minutes.
Someone call 911.
Lucia, we're gonna send up a rescue team. Come on, cheer them on, guys. Help them out. Come on. Come on. There it is. There we go. In case you guys thought I was joking, one person, let's go. There's that ladder. There is literally nothing else holding it up, so don't bring it down. Alright, let's go, guys. Heel it.
You got plenty of hot dogs left. Make sure you grab some hot dogs. The train is, I guess they're putting the train away, it looks like, I'm not sure. But we've got plenty of hot dogs available. Make sure that you grab a hot dog on your way out. We'd like to thank all of our vendors for being here. Lake County 911 Emergency Dispatch Center, Scott and Adams, dispatchers, #1 dispatchers in the whole county. They were here. Sign up for Smart 911. All of our vendors, the East Chicago Health Department, Walgreens, Kaufman Chiropractic. You need to stop by Kaufman Chiropractic and get a little, straightened out over there. Leilani face painting, she's still here. Is our balloon twister still here? I'm not sure. I don't see him. Not sure. But Leilani, I believe, is still here, face painting, because I can see some kids over there. So we want to make sure that you enjoyed yourself. On behalf of Mayor Anthony Copeland, my name is Anthony Cerna, Fire Chief here in the City of East Chicago. Thank you for coming out to our 9th Annual Open House 2018. We look forward to seeing you here again next year.